Mm. Respected dear youngsters, come back. Let's spend one more day of 1 hour again to understand Bhagavad Gita deeply, take it sincerely, seriously, practice it to grow in our life. Learn Gita to grow both in your outer successes. Learn, study Gita also to grow in your spiritual vision also. Nothing wrong. Let them go hand in hand. Be successful in life, be successful in spirituality. You being youngsters, you have lot of time and energy. We have wisdom but no time energy because we became old. You have time and energy. If you can add the wisdom to your time and energy, then you can really achieve it. Both the outer worldly success as well as spiritual unfoldment, spiritual growth also. If at your age we were also taught about all these things, we would have also really mastered both outer and inner. Welcome again. Wonderful. Good being together from last almost 7 months. 211th day today. So 7 months onwards we are studying. We are in seventh chapter. Great, beautiful chapter. You are seeing it, and I'm sure you are wise enough, matured enough, very expanded in your intellect enough to see what is the topic under discussion going on. So, like every day, today also three things. First is chanting and learning and knowing the meaning of one more shloka of Bhaja Govindam. Today's is very relevant and very famous. Every one of us know. It talks about how the time passes, how we have to make use. Then we'll study a common sense thought today, very short. Mind's Mischief series. Then we go to our Gita. In Gita, what's going on from last few days? The practice in ourself to see the Lord everywhere. Lord is giving us some places where He is there. By practicing it, we start seeing the Lord there. Thereafter, the principle, if you follow, the principle is what? Anything which is there in this world, and whatever the self is there in that world, in that thing, because of which it is there, that is me. So, for our own utility, the kind, compassionate God with His power, Shakti, Maya is appearing as this or that thing for our own utility, for our own growth, for our own benefit. So we were never taught these things. Therefore, we never practiced the presence of God in the world. Though in Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, right from childhood, everything is told to be God. The Gomata, the Tulasi Mata, the Nadi Devata, the Parvata Devata, the Akasha Devata, Agni Devata, Vayu Devata, Jala Devata, everything is God only for us. See which type God He is, the God for both supporting our life. Second is the substratum, the truth, the Satchit Ananda Paramatma only expressing there. He is God and they are God like to us. God like because we are surviving because of them. Or at least because of whatever you are surviving, unko consider karo that they are gods. Then how the God is there in them in the form of that particular help. There are some things beings involved. They may not be helpful to us, but they are helpful to someone else, no? So in that thing, whatever is there, because of which that thing is there, and because of which it is helpful to someone, that alone is God. In that way, we have to train our minds to see God, training to see God. As long as we don't learn or train, we can never be accepting presence of the Lord. After doing this for a long time, only when we grow, as I said yesterday, we go to a guru. Oh, guru, I to practice throughout life with faith to see God everywhere. But now I want to really understand Him, really see Him, how to do. Then the teacher will teach. The God means the pure conscious existence which is all pervading, without which nothing remains. That God alone again comes as Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, again comes as Sri Rama and Sri Krishna Adi in different timings. Whenever you and I, the devotees or the seekers or the jiva, need his help or blessings. This clear picture, and even this will become clear without doubt Only when we do a lot of pondering and all. After all, the mind's doubts never end unless you replace it with my faith and do what is said and directly experience. The God Sachidananda also can be experienced on the seat of meditation. The God Rama and Krishna also can be seen or we can have darshan when you do various upasanas. Okay? But till that time, have faith. And having that faith and devotion and prayer to the Lord, then knowing that everything is given by Him or Him alone, tuning ourselves that way with devotion, knowing what He exactly wants us to do, if we stick to that and do, life is so wonderful, so beautiful. There will not be any wrongdoings, there will not be any miseries and guilts and regrets. Okay. So that's how the Gita we will learn today. Last two places how to see the God. So with this the list of 14. है ना? 9 plus 5. No, no, no. 5 plus 4. 9 plus 3. 12. कल तक 12 हो गए, आज 2 तो 14 हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. Now let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. These are our everyday shlokas. Now let us study the Bhaja Govindam shloka 12 and see the wisdom, awareness of Bhagavan Shankara. Day in and day out are coming and going. With that, all our life is oozing, opportunities are going away. And if we don't do good things and do bad things, uska आदत बढ़ रहा है. Day by day, instead of growing, we only fall. Therefore, become aware of this time, its importance, its value, and as long as we are given an opportunity to be in this world as a human being, so long use that time and the opportunities for the best achievements. That is what is the shloka's depth. Beautiful it is. And you have seen yesterday also how Makuru Dhana Jana Yavana Garvam Harati Nimeshat Kalaha Sarvam Mayamidam Akilam Buddha Brahmapadam Tvam Pravisha Viditva. Never ever be arrogant. That was the meaning yesterday. Today also same. Same means as we said the value of time. So what he says is Dina Yaminyau Sayam Prataha Shishira Vasantau Punaha Ayataha. In this way, Kalaha Kridati Gachati Ayuhu Tadapi Namunchati Asha Vayuhu. So this is spoken for all, generally for spiritual seekers particularly. Therefore, Bhagavan has that example. So what is the meaning of this? Dina means daytime. Yamini means night time. Every day, every night. So to Sayam, the evening time of sunset. To Prataha, morning time of sunrise. So sunrise to day, sunset to night. Again sunrise day, then sunset to night. In this way, what is happening? Punaha ayata. Not only this, through this Shishira Vasantav, the variety of the months and 2 months put together is called one of the seasons. You call in English, we call them as a Rutu in our Sanskrit. So we have the 12 months Chaitra Vaishakha, Jeshta Ashada, Shravana Bhadrapada, Aswaja Kartika, Margashira Pushya, Magha and Falguna. 12 months. Two months are one Rutu. So what is that? See, Varsha Rutu, Grishma Rutu, Varsha Rutu, then Sharad Rutu, Shishira Rutu, Hemanta Rutu, Vasanta Rutu. Is it not? These are the 6 Rutus. So Shishira Vasantau, the Shishira Rutu, the winters, Vasantau, after that the spring season, then after Vasanta Rutu, then Grishma Rutu, then Varsha Rutu, then Hemanta Rutu. So these also are coming. To put it in your and my simple, enjoyable language, mango season. Now it has come. ये चला जाएगा, then सीताफल का सीजन, फिर इसके बाद खरबूज का सीजन. So the timings are coming and going. So days, weeks, months, the bi-monthly of the Rutu and Ayanam, Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam and the years, that way coming, going, coming, going. So Dinayaminyau, Dina and Yamini, day and night, Sayam Prataha, evening and morning, Shishira Vasantaha, the winter as well as spring, Punha Ayata, coming, going. In this way, what is happening? Kalaha Kridati. The time is sporting in this way. But what is happening to us because of that? Gachati Ayu. The time is going on and our life is oozing out. You know, that is how it is not we are passing the time, but time is making us pass away. Gachati Ayu. देखते देखते the young boy of 5 years became 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 70, 80, tadak, gone. Gachati Ayu. Now, Bhagavan says, Tadapi, even then, while going through these changes in time, every of the worldly experiences people are going through repeatedly, but na asha vayu munchati. The gas of asha he is not living. Asha vayu, the gas trouble of asha means desires. Same wretched things of the world, every month, every year, they keep on coming, we go on indulging in them only. So here the meaning is what? Still they are clinging onto all these things with their mudhata, they are never turning towards the truth or the reality or Brahman or Paramatma or Atma or the spirituality at all. And for you and I, Tadapina Munchade Ashavayu remains the same, but the goal we are not able to achieve, or the efforts towards the goal. Is it not? And throughout the day in and day out, when the time is going and coming, that precious time, instead of engaging it to work for the goal, in how many nonsense things we just involve in Sochlo. It is your homework. Fruitless things on the name of friendship, on the name of entertainment, passing the time, or on the name of just like that, or the time pass, or the Thagayaham time. None of this nonsense is allowed for a person who wants to achieve one after the other spectacular successes for himself and the world at large. An intelligent person knows the preciousness value of every moment of his life and he uses it for the best of the purposes. Ultimately, the best of the purpose is spiritual only. But before that, even in the world also, achieve some great, grand, glorious things. Don't waste time. And most of our time gets wasted in not only in doing wrong things, but doing in right things in elaborately. Like snanam, how much you should take to take bath? 10 minutes. More than that, anything is time waste. Food, 12 minutes. More than that, time waste. Like that, in the essential things also, we waste extra time. In non-essentials, तो अब उसका हिसाब कौन बताए? Is it not? It is your discretion to discuss or think for yourself in what non-essentials you are wasting your time. So in this way, kalaha kridati gachati ayuho, but tadapi namunchati ashavayuho. People generally don't give up their hopes in trying to get happiness in the world, which never comes, even if it comes trivial, very small, and that also stays for very small time and goes away. Whereas if you turn towards the God and discover Him as your own self, that achievement, the bliss thereafter is infinite and permanent. अनंत भी है वो शाश्वत भी है. So both I am telling. Spiritually, tune to God and make use of time to reach to Him. Non-spiritually, tune to your own goal and keep on achieving them rather than wasting time. As I told you the other day, all youngsters born in rich or poor family, barring truly some of the inconveniences, they are failure only because of they are wasting their time in so many unwanted non-essentials. If youngsters recognize it and become little sharp and intellect sharp in the intellect, take the guidance of someone, keep on gaining their own abilities, talents, etc., extra qualifications, why don't they get job? Why will not they grow? अब देखो हमको है 24 घंटे, उसी में पढ़ना भी है, जॉब भी करना है, टीवी भी देखना है, खाना पीना भी करना है, सोना है, दोस्तों से बात करनी है, सेल फोन में करना है. No, this all takes away your energy and time. Then you can't be effective in study or your naukri. Naturally, you don't grow. and you blame your parents, you blame the government that they are not giving job and all. God gave 24 hours to everyone. दिमाग भी भगवान ने यूज करो उसको फिर. Why will it not be done by me? ऐसा क्वेश्चन करो. मैं करके दिखाऊंगा. ऐसे कन्विक्शन से learn the talents with the help of them. Keep growing in your whatever the field you are. As a youngster, it's a rule for you. It's an order for you. Otherwise, time is wasted. So too for everyone. For me also. Time तो घूमता रहता है for everyone. So that is why I do my 8-9 classes per day. So that I am doing my seva to my Shruti Mata, Shastras, so to our Sanatana Dharma. The remaining time I'll try to focus on my sadhana. फिर भी even I am also tired, sometimes sleepy, get distracted. Even them also will come over very soon. This way, positive zeal and zest say we have to act dynamically using the time fully for our own growth and success. This is the essence of this श्लोक. Otherwise, सुबह आएगा, दोपहर आएगा, शाम आएगा, रात आएगा, फिर सुबह होगा, दिन होगा. इस तरह से हफ्ते चले जाते हैं, महीने चले आएंगे. 2 months go away, 6 months go away, years, decades go away. We in the decades passes, we also degrade only. One day, उड्डे हो गए, एक दिन खत्म. We finish. People burn our body and we go because we live like a buffalo in this life to be born as buffalo again next life. How important is this sloka? So essence is what? Time is playing its part of all these things. In that our time is passing away. At gachati ayuhu. So therefore, spiritual persons, stop your craving for the worldly things. Tune to Bhaja Govindam of the Lord. Non-spiritual you all, don't waste that very precious time. Make use it for your own constructive creative achievements. That is the essence of it. Okay, let us chant it 11 times. Om Ada Shri Adi Shankaracharya Krita Bhajo Govinda Stotra Antargata Shlokasya Parayanam Japam Shri Adi Shankara Govinda Kripaya Paramatma Anubhuti Siddhyartham Jagadi Vijaya Praptyartham Sanatanavasya Vishwavyaptyartham Vishwashanti Kalyana Ekata Praptyartham Cha Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe Om. दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः. Make it 108, target is 1080. Whether I tell or not, that is your target of chanting all these shlokas. Done. Now common sense thought is simple. Mind's mischief. One, mind makes us do wrong things. or stops us doing right things, or doesn't allow us to do the righteous or the dharma. And the same mind again pulls us into the regrets and guilts, moroseness, or misery or sadness. This is the mischief of the mind. Same mind pushes us to do wrong, and same mind puts us into regrets and guilts. What is the thing therefore to be done? First of all, as best as possible, use intellect to avoid doing wrong, use intellect to do the right thing. Then instead of regret and guilt, we'll have respect, self esteem. Otherwise, what? Yes, some mistakes have happened. No, to err is human. We are not great Mahatma that we will not do mistakes. That doesn't mean that you are allowed to do mistake and justify. That nonsense don't do. I'm just telling. If at all it happens, then do some paschatapa, prayashchitta, ek thapad maar lo apne aap ko, come out of that regret and remorse and that, that sadness, and start doing something good having learned from it. Stop doing that mistake, keep doing something good. But what we do, मैं कल भी गधा था, मैं परसों भी गधा था, तरसों भी गधा था, ऐसा कहते हुए you are proving that you are गधा even now. Is it not? Many of our times are wasted. Half time is wasted in doing wrong, remaining half is wasted in feeling regretted or guilty. Doesn't mean that do bad but don't feel guilty. That is wrong. You should never justify your bad. But how long you go on suffering? Quickly come out like a rubber ball, not like a stone. When the stone falls down, it just is on the earth. But the rubber ball, when you hit it on the ground or floor or that ball, it comes with the double the speed. Same way, every fall should make us rise above with the double the speed to do something positive or good. Otherwise, as a human being, keep doing bad and feeling regret and guilty. Again, after that is forgotten, again doing the bad. Then when will you do the good? The life's success depends on in doing good. Doing good means whatever helps you in your career, in your own achievements. दिमाग क्या है लाइक मॉर्निंग 7 तक सो गए यार 8 तक अगेन रिग्रेट यार मैं सुबह 5 सोचा था 8 तक क्यों सो गया करके दिन भर विचार कर रहे. Instead of that, anyway, I have got up so late, so night I will sleep 1 hour late but study more. Or next day, tomorrow 5 I will get up. In this way, from every achievement you have to get inspired. From every failure also, you have to learn and get inspired to do positive. This way we have to train ourselves. The main point is training ourselves. Nobody can do it for me. If nobody guides me also, I'll continue. Mistake कर दी, दुखी हो गए, and after some time, no dukkha remains permanently, goes away. Again, because of some desire, some lust, some negative thing, again passion, something again wrong is done. Again regret, guilty. Hurry, you have divine qualities in you, you have divine possibilities in you. The Lord is very much in your heart. When will you make use of your time to do the things and achieve? Is it not? And another type of people are what? Do good and feel arrogant. And they say मैंने परसों अच्छा किया ना इसलिए कल से नहीं करूँगा. That also they do. That's also wrong. If you have done good, get inspiration from that and keep on doing. Like yesterday you got up at 5 a.m. So that don't say कि अरे आज कल उठ गया 5 तो कल से मैं 9 तक सो जाऊँगा. नहीं. If I got up yesterday, today, tomorrow, every day, the good should inspire to continue doing good. Bad doing should teach me lesson not to do bad and take on good. For that sake, observe others, learn from others, get inspired from others, not jealousy if required. But never ever become victim to the mischief of the mind. The mind's mischief of doing wrong, feeling bad, regretting, and these things you don't tell outside. You look like a smiling guy outside, but what is happening in your mind, you only know. And even after doing bad, you are not feeling regretted and guilty means what? You are Rakshasa only. You are dushta. Rakshasa are the ones who do bad and they justify. I hope you coming to Gita class not at that lowest level. Come se come for the wrongdoings, you at least have regret and guilt. That is little better. But don't get lost in that only. Jump out of that lethargy or negativity. Take up positive. Don't stay with your mind. Don't stay all alone. Stay with the inspiring people and stay in the activity that is taken up for your success, and then be busy in that. Empty mind is devil's workshop, and you have a bad company. There's nothing worse than that. Instead of that, be in a good company, get inspired, keep on working. In that way, mind's mischief of making us do something wrong, regretted. Like you have fought with someone for your mistake. That is a mistake done. Then again you regret. अरे यार मैंने उसको ऐसे कहना नहीं था. Instead of that, immediately call that fellow and say, I'm sorry, I never meant it, or I was mistaken at that time. I'm also learning. So just forgive, let's be friends. फटाक से 1 मिनट में फिनिश करना चाहिए. Is it not? Many times the errors happen of various types. You go late to the office and the boss scolds you and you become angry on the boss, not for your going late. This is arrogance only, sheer arrogance. ये तो होना ही नहीं चाहिए. He has scolded for you to be disciplined. If he totally gives licentiousness, freedom to you, like your parents gave, in the office also you get destroyed like the parents destroyed you. Parents only destroy children because they don't discipline them and all. Children also destroy because they are arrogant. They want everything what the parents want. They want everything from parents except the teachings or trainings. Out of majburi, the parents also feed us like buffalo. They can't tell us work, they can't tell us discipline, they can't tell us values because we don't want all that. We want only, we blackmail them. We think they are slaves for us to give everything to us. And they can't tell us, "Arey, time pe auto padhai karo." Mama, you don't tell me. That stupid age this is going on now. 20-40 साल पहले ऐसा नहीं था. कम से कम सुनने को सुनते थे, करे या ना करे. अभी सुनते भी नहीं, सुनाते हैं बच्चे. Worst period. What to do? I'm just telling you what's happening in the world. So all these examples, explanations are only to say that mind's mischief is to make us do wrong, and then feel regretted and guilty. So first of all, be wise to fill up your day with all beautiful activities and busy to achieve all of them. Be busy. Don't go to the place where you are tempted, where you are misguided, where you are taken to some wrong channels. In this way, allow not the mind to place mischief in your life, your own mind. Keep your targets, that person, that's his activity, I learn from this person, his talents, I learn this person, his habits and values. That way get inspired from others. After some years तो हम ये भी नहीं बताएंगे. मैं कहता हूँ आपको बाहर के क्यों लोग चाहिए इंस्पिरेशन के लिए. Your Gita should be inspiration to you. Your own intellectual ability to understand what is right wrong, that should inspiration to you. Of course that will come after long age. Before that you must have the guru or the Gita, some shastra to guide. अगर खुद ही सोचते हो और कहते हो स्वामी जी आपने कहा कि मैं ही मेरा गुरु हूँ, सो मेरे अंदर का गुरु ने मेरे को कहा खाओ पियो सो जाओ. Not like that. I'm talking to a very highly evolved youngster. Why should he need anybody? Doesn't he have intellect or what? Can't I have my intellect to think what food I should eat to keep myself healthy? What hours of the sleep I have to have a healthy life? When should I get up? What is my life sadhana? अरे इतने बड़े आदमी हो कि पैजामा हो. If you can't know what is required for you, अरे buffalo or what? You must know. Some crucial places when you don't know, you ask the gurus elders. But for the ultimate goal of life, there's no way but Shastra. That has to be studied, again and again studied, to keep on remembering our ultimate goal to be Bhagwan. That is little later for you. Okay. So, mischief of the mind of making us do wrong and justify or feel regret or guilty, come out of that. One way is never do wrong. Second, even it happens, come out of that guilt quickly, start doing good things. Don't justify it, doesn't mean. Learn from it the lesson, not to repeat it. In that way, grow decently, beautifully, day by day, day by day, day by day. So, wish you all the best. Very good. Come to Bhagavad Gita. We'll do today the shloka number 12, I think. Huh? सातवें अध्याय का not 12, 11. So, before that, what are the things that are seen? Now I am entering into Gita. Vajagovindam is over, common sense thought is over. Bhagavad Gita we have come to. We are studying 7th chapter. Name of this chapter is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. The Jnana is knowledge about God. Vijnana is the practice of how to see God everything, everywhere. Third Vijnana, again the second meaning for the word Vijnana is experiencing the God as our own self. These things are taught in Gita. in this seventh chapter. Okay, and we have seen the four stages: one, apara prakriti; second, the para prakriti; second, the Lord supporting both of them and thus supporting the whole world; fourth one is the Lord untouched by all of that. That is seventh shloka. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. So to reach to that level, first of all, we let us remove the what is a nastikavada from our mind. Start practicing the presence of God. God Himself is saying, Krishna Bhagavan ही खुद ही कह रहे हैं और कोई नहीं कह रहे. Gita is speciality of Gita. I told you in the beginning days, it is not the knowledge given about the Lord by someone. No, it is the knowledge given by the Lord Himself. That's the speciality of Gita. All other places, some rishis, some munis have written it. यहाँ भगवान का खुद ही दिया हुआ ज्ञान है. And in that he himself is saying that I am the one, me with my para apra prakriti, I am expressing this world outside, and you have to practice my presence. Further, these are the pointers I am giving. Behind that teachings, how much Bhagwan is blessing us finally to make us recognize Him, identify with Him, and drop all limitations, go beyond all bondages. इतना आपको समझ में आया ना आए, slowly become a नास्तिका, not a नास्तिका like a people going to temple and getting prasad. वो तो बच्चे का खेल है, सब करते हैं. Beyond that is what, like in the Manigana the sutra is there, in and through the Bhagavan is there. With that knowledge, to strengthen that one, the practice of these 14 tips that are given. And what are these 14? There is one thing, it has an Atma. In the Atma Rupa, Bhagwan alone is there. Therefore, without Bhagwan, that thing cannot stay. That's how till yesterday we have seen the 12 of the points. 5, 4, 3. Is it not? 5.4.3. 5 plus 9, 9 plus 12. Now today 2 we will see. So what are the 5 we have seen? If you remember, rasoham apsu. I am the rasa tanmatra in water. Prabha asmi sheshi suryayoho. I am the light in sun and moon. Then pranavaha sarva vedeshu. I am the omkara in all Vedas. Shabdaha khe. I am the shabda in the akasha. Paurusham nushu. I am the Purushartha Samartha in all beings. 5. Shloka 1. Second shloka, Punyo Gandha Pruthivyam. I am the fragrant smell in the Prithvi. Then Punyo Tejas Chasmi Vibhavasau. I am the fire, the burning power in the fire. Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu. I am life in all the living beings. So Tapasyasmi Tapasvishu. Those are working hard with talents. That ability to work tapasya is me. 9 are over. Then the 3 yesterday was, then Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam. So I am the eternal seed in everything in this world. Sarva Bhutanam, eternal seed. These are all little subtle things. You grow a little later on, you will understand all of them after few years of your growth. So Sarva Bhutanam Adi Bijam Ayam. Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam, eternal. Then section 1, Buddhi Buddhi Matam. I am the intelligence in the intellect of the intelligent. Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi. Then last one, yesterday we saw was the 13th one, Tejaha Tejasvinam, the 12th one. I am the Tejaha, the resplendence in the resplendent, the brightness in the brilliant. जो भी तेजस्वी है वो मैं ही हूँ उसके अंदर का तेज. आई गिव एग्जाम्पल, कोई गाने में, कोई डांस करने में, कोई क्रिकेट खेलने में, कोई पॉलिटिक्स में, सच्चे तेजस्वी होते हैं. The Teja is Bhagavan. This again you will tell in the 10th chapter in the last sloka. Yadyad vibhutimat sattvam srimad urjitam evava. All of that is me only. Tattadevava gachatva mama tejomsha sambhavam. Okay? Now the last two are told in today's sloka. Let us chant first. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच, the sloka number 11th one. In this, two more practices are given, and they are little subtle, very crucial, very intelligent, very beautiful. They are. First, Bhagavan says, Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshabha. These are very interesting things. Okay, let us chant it four times first. Balam balavatam chaham, balam balavatam chaham, balam balavatam chaham, balam balavatam chaham, kamaraga vivarjitam, kamaraga vivarjitam, kamaraga vivarjitam, kamaraga vivarjitam, dharma viruddho bhuteshu, dharma viruddho bhuteshu, धर्मा विरुद्धो भूतेषु, धर्मा विरुद्धो भूतेषु, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ. टू टाइम्स. श्री भगवानुवाच, बलं बलवतां चाहं कामराग विवर्जितं, धर्मा विरुद्धो भूतेषु, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ. अगेन. श्रीभगवानुवाच, बलं बलवतां चाहं कामरागविवर्जितं, धर्माविरुद्धो भूतेषु, कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ. हे भरत ऋषभ. Rishabha is best. Bharata Rishabha, श्रेष्ठ person in the Bharata family. Bharata Mata ke suput. You are all Bharata Rishabha only. Bharata. You are all Bharatiyas. Hey, best among the Bharatas. Oh Arjuna, two more tips I am telling you to practice my presence. First one is Balam Balavatam cha Aham. I am the strength in the strong. But so many strong people are there in the world, very negative, very criminal, very destructive. Then what about it? Bhagavan says, no, 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 no. Kama Raga Vivarchitam. That Bala in the Balavan, where there is no Kamana, where there is no Raga, that Balam is me. Is it not? So the lot of people are there strong with their own desires and attachments, therefore criminalities. That power I am not. So that power where they are doing lot of seva to the world, and that power they have, whatever the power, like a political power. That political power the politician can use for kama, aggrandizing thousands of money and putting in Swiss bank, raga to give permissions and all to his own family members, friends. Then that bala is not God. But there's another politician equally powerful, but he's not using that power for his kamana, but for the sake of desha, not for his own people, but all. That strength in that strong is God. So to a bala in a doctor, he has got vidya balam, medical vidya. A scientist has got his own scientific balam. Every knowledge is a strength, whether it is physical strength, financial strength, knowledge strength, or any of the talents strength. Kuch bhi ho. When it is for kama raga, it is not God. But without kama and raga, when it is for the total, that balam is Bhagavan only. Bhagavan himself says. And in this world, how much or bad it is, Kali Yuga, still not that 100% are gone cases. There are noble people are there. The great people are there. The strong people are there. They are using their strength for positive work. You can see that in our Indian government, maybe UP government, may whoever that chief minister is there. What Kamaraga he has got? Nothing. But the Bala he has got as a chief minister, he is doing it for the elimination of bad, trying to do best for the state. That Balam is Bhagavan. So do some Mahatmas are there. They serve the world by giving nice guidance and direction. Received by lakhs of people. Such a Bala they have strength, that is divine strength. So any of the field you can see, people are there with full Bala. The great engineers are there who made lot of projects for the nation, not for themselves. That Bala was in them expression of divinity only. Through them, Bhagwan made it happen. And whenever that gets polluted by Kama and Raga, then that is not Bhagwan's Bala. That is Bala of their own negativity. Someone can become Balavan by his own negativities, but that's not mine. I empower only those who do good. Don't blame me for somebody is doing bad. It is their choice. काम राग का बल, किसी को काम बल होता है, राग बल वो मेरा नहीं हो, अदरवाइज दे विल ब्लेम मी ओनली कि भगवान का शक्ति से इसने किसी का कत्ल किया या चोरी की. नो 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 नो, दैट्स व्हाई भगवान इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट. अदरवाइज द चोर आल्सो विल ब्लेम मी एंड एवरीबॉडी विल बिकम चोर. दे विल से दैट भगवान ही दे मेरे को चोरी करने का बलम. दे से अरेस्ट भगवान, पुट हिम बिहाइंड द बार्स, नॉट मी. ना 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 ना, काम राग विवर्जितम बलम इज भगवान. So be clear. The simple sentence is what? That strength, which is not having the kama, desire, raga attachment, is divine strength. In other words, when the kamana and raga go away and we want to serve the world, then the Bhagavan will fill us with the divine power. That balam. Okay? Kama raga vivarjitam balam balavatam cha aham. The last one is more interesting. He says, Kamaha asmi, hey Bharatarshava, I am the desire also in the people. Again, immediately we get shocked. How come desire is Bhagavan? Again, he answers, Dharma aviruddha bhuteshu Kamaha asmi. The beings who are not contradictory to the Dharma, in them the Kamana is me. Like my desire to teach Geetha. What is adharma in that? My desire to serve Sanatana Dharma. It's a Kama. Kamana. Kamana means many a times it's negative only. It can be positive also. Ichha is a common thing. It can be Ashubha Ichha, it can be Shubha Ichha. So Ashubha Ichha is always dangerous. Shubha Ichha nahi. Like you have a Kamana to come and listen to Geetha. अगर वो desire नहीं होता, तो you would have not come here. It's a good desire only, no? Then your desire to chant the shlokas, learn them. The desire only prompts a man to do bad or good, depending on the desire bad or good. तो भगवान says, अधर्म वाला कामना मैं नहीं हूं. So dharma aviruddha bhuteshu kama aham asmi. The beings who are not contradictory to dharma, that means those are living dharmic life. In that dharmic life, living people, whatever the dharmic kamanas are there, that desire also me. So therefore, if my this kamana of doing Bhagavad Gita is a selfless desire, dharmika, Bhagavan is only expressing through this. It is not me. धर्मा विरुद्ध भूतेषु कामा. कोई की मंदिर बनाने की कामना है किसी को, इट इज नॉट अगेंस्ट धर्म. सम हैव द डिजायर ऑफ गिविंग चैरिटीज, ये भी डिजायर है. डिजायर ऑफ सर्विंग द पीपल, वो धर्म का अविरुद्ध नहीं है, राधा दे आर मोर देन धर्म, दे आर पुण्य कर्म ओनली. So in that form, who is expressing is divine. So wherever a person is desirous of doing noble things, see the Lord in him and help him. Wherever the person has a strength which is not used for raga and dvesha, then support that person also. This is how these two things. And personally also, when we don't have raga dvesha but want to achieve good things, Bhagavan will empower us. So too, in us, wherever dharmic kamanas are there, that is expression of God only. Like I want to live a human life, dignified way, noble way, with all humane virtues and qualifications. They are all good kamanas. They are all Bhagavan only expressing through us. That kamana is given by him. So whether it is God's desire or Jiva's desire, how do we know? When the desire is adharmika, that is Jiva ka hai. When the desire is dharmika or punyawala, Bhagavan is functioning through us. That's why when do that punya and dharmic karma, there is appreciation, there is self-respect, the sense of fulfillment in our heart. Others also acknowledge it too. But when we do the selfish desire action, we also feel regretted and guilty. World also keeps us away. This is a pramana. This is the way to understand. Therefore, today things are what? Balam balavatam, but kamaraga vivarjitam. So too, kamaha, but dharma aviruddha bhuteshu, not those who are contradictory to dharma. So in this way, 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. 5, 4, 9, 3, 2 plus 12. 5, 4, 3, 2. 12 or 14 of the places to see the God are given to us. It is in our hands now to go on practicing. If you are sleepy, lethargic, don't listen anything, don't understand anything, मैं आ तो गया हूँ जॉब से लेकिन नींद आ गई क्लास में सो गया, what can I do? Eat less, be fresh, be interested in this learning of Gita. So bring those good qualities and listen and practice and get benefit. Tomorrow we'll see in this world it is made up of three things. All these three things are my own expression. But then people deluded by them, they are not able to see me. Then when they surrender to me, I'll remove that cover of delusion, then they will discover me. That is how discovering the Lord is the chapter's name. Jnana Vijnana Yoga. How to do Bhagavan is teaching. The same things more technically with lot of examples of Upanishads and all, I talk to when the audience are our elders and seniors who are true, sincere, serious seekers. You can also be a seeker. But for you, as a formality, because I have taken up Gita, I have to completely do, even though these topics more of spiritual, yet I am conveying to you also. And why should I underestimate you when the Lord Himself has chosen you to listen to these classes? Listen, learn, grow in the world's achievements, grow in spirituality also. So my wishes, prayers, and whatever the help that can be done, always is there with you. Thank you. So let there be desire, but not it is against dharma. Let there be strengths of all sorts, but should not be used for kama and raga. Then the divine is expressing through us at that time. These are the panch things. And tomorrow I'll spend 10 minutes to again note all these 14 things. Then we take up the new shloka. Okay, and be mindful and be careful in listening and understanding and changing our attitudes while living in this world. Thank you. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Balam Balavatam Chaham Kamaraga Vivarjitam Dharma Viruddho Bhuteshu Kamosmi Bharatarshava. एंड भज गोविंदम में दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः कालः क्रीडति गच्छति आयुः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायुः. Common sense thought for the day is the mind's mischief of making us do wrong and feel regret and guilty and remorse, and never allowing us to do right. What we have to do? Be intelligent, first of all, not to do wrong. If at all by mistake the mistakes happen, don't hang around there, don't regret guilty. Quickly come out of it and start doing the atonements, start doing the right things. In this way, protect from the mischief of the mind. Nowadays, we are doing the mind's mischief wala series. After some days, some other topic इंटेलेक्ट्स एबिलिटीज ऐसा एक और टाइप का मैं ले सकता हूँ. डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं. और आइडियल यूथ some title I'll give and one or the other common sense thoughts. Thank you. God bless you. ॐ दुर्जनसज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्. ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतं गमय. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Thanks.